everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today the topic is going to be my June favorites. I know I'm a little bit late, I usually am. I pre-film a lot of videos and I don't have a lot of space, so if you like these types of videos, I'm just gonna jump right in because I have a ton. You can hit the like button, subscribe if you aren't already, and let's just get into it. I love favorites videos. A lot of these products you're probably going to be able to guess, but a lot I use off camera. So the first favorite I have are the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo, the matte and shimmer. And I just love these because this is the perfect peach. This is in soft peach. This is the perfect peach. And I love that you can add just a little bit of this shimmer. Just look at that. That's gorgeous. And this color is amazing. I love the combo. I'm wearing it on my face today and I just can't get enough of it. These are $38, but there's a heck of a lot of product in there and I'm obsessed with it. I use it all the time. I have a random nail polish. This is from Morgan Taylor Professional Nail Lacquer. It's this color purple. It dries so fast and it's called All the Queen's Bling and I'm wearing it on my nails right now. Of course I have like stuff, but it dries within like 30 seconds and I apply one coat, it dries, it doesn't like come off. If I wash my hands or anything, it lasts a good week with no top coat or anything like that. So I thought I would mention that. My favorite primer is more like a hydrating thing before makeup, like a kind of a moisturizer, is the Vichy Mineral 89 Serum. This is a complete dupe for the Smashbox Primerizer Hydrating Primer. I love this so much. It is so hydrating, so thin, but it just, the skin sucks it right in and it dissolves almost immediately. And it leaves the skin just a little bit tacky, so it does help the foundation maintain throughout the day. I love this stuff. It's available at Ulta and it's not very expensive. The Smashbox Primerizer is like 50 bucks. I think this is $19.99. Just had to mention that. A newer love is this highlight from L'Oreal. It's the metallic line. It's the crushed foil in rose gold. It's this highlighter right here and it looks like this. Boy, this is the perfect highlight. It's gold, it's beautiful, it is not glittery at all, it doesn't emphasize texture, it glides on the skin, so I highly recommend that. I have a couple of highlighters today. For another base product before foundation, I highly recommend the Bobbi Brown Face Base if you have ultra dry skin. This is super hydrating, extremely hydrating. It's like a thick cream, but it's not greasy or oily, and makeup wears beautifully over top of it. I absolutely love this, have quickly become obsessed. I have about 5 of these little minis because I don't want to bite the bullet and actually buy it myself, but I highly recommend. If you have points to redeem this specific item, it is worth it. I have 2 favorite brow products, one being the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Pomade. This stuff is awesome. It's what I'm wearing on my brows today. It's a small pot like this. It comes in the perfect tone of the shades, and I'm just in brunette, and it's a complete dupe for the ABH brow pomade, except this is a little bit better. It's less pigmented, it's less creamy, it's a little more stiff, so it's easier actually to work with, and I absolutely love this product. Another old discovery, this is just brow powder, but when I want a more natural day with brows, I use the Wet n Wild 3-in-1 Brow Trio, and it's got the wax, the light brown, and the dark brown, and I absolutely adore this. It looks stunning on the eyes and eyebrows, and it's like $3, so I would go and pick this up. Mine is highly used. You can tell I love this stuff. Can't believe I forgot about that. Another highlighter bar that I highly recommend is this e.l.f. highlighting bar. It's the Glow Gleam Beam. So we've got 6 different shades. It's only $9.99, and I will go ahead and swatch. I use every single shade in this palette. We've got a gold, we've got a rose gold, and then we've got a pink gold. Like, we've got those options just on the bottom, and then the top are more fine. They're almost like toppers. So we've got all these shades, and one more. I wouldn't use this one. It's like a white crystal. it has glitter in it. But there's all the shades from that palette, and it's just beautiful. It's only $9.99, and I find it to be a dupe for my Cover FX bar palette, and that has less shades, is a ton more money, and this is actually more pigmented. So I thought I would mention that. The skincare product that I've been loving is this SPF Sun Balm. It's the Clear Zinc Oxide SPF 50. It's water resistant up to 80 minutes, oxybenzone free, rubs in clear, hypoallergenic, paraben free, and gluten free. So this doesn't have any oxybenzone, which is a chemical sunscreen. This is just a physical sunscreen for the face, and I use it for the face and a different one for the body. So this is for the face, the hands, the ears. You've seen me put it on in videos. It's my favorite. I highly recommend it. You can get it at Target. For blush, I have a cream blush, and then I have like a trio. So for the blush trio, I chose the Alamar Cosmetics Colorete blush trio. It just looks like this. It has a mirror. It's got two kind of orangey shades, and then this sort of corally pink shade, but these are shimmers and this is matte. And I just run my brush through all three, and it just creates the most beautiful blush look ever. And it's very affordable. I love it. It's more affordable than the Cover FX, but I really highly recommend this. I got this in a BoxyCharm, but I would buy this with my own money. So for a cream blush, I have been loving just this straight e.l.f. blush. It is cream. It's peach, of course. And it just looks like this. It's the perfect summer cream blush. It's very forgiving. You don't need a lot of it. You can layer it. It's not too pigmented. You can do it over powder. It's not going to mess the powder up. And it's only like $4. For eye primer, I've been loving and rediscovered the Ulta Matte Eye Primer. This stuff is so amazing. A little bit is only needed for both eyes, and it does create, it has a color, so it does cover some of the veinage on my eyes, but it's not super over the top coverage. I don't need that, eyeshadow covers that anyway. It's very inexpensive and it is matte, so I do highly recommend that. It's one of my favorites, has been, and I just rediscovered it. For glowy, dewy setting sprays, I have loved this one to death. The L'Oreal Shake and Glow Dewy Setting Mist. I'm down to here. It's going to be in an empties video. This stuff is bomb. It has the best mister on it. It's so fine. It smells amazing, and I just can't get enough of it. It's so cool. You can touch your makeup up throughout the day with this with a dry beauty sponge. Just spray it on and touch your makeup up, and it will completely clear up any cakiness or just separation or anything. And the second one I love is the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. This stuff is bomb. The sprayer is iffy, so that's why I chose this one too. But this one's really, really beautiful on the skin, and it's available in some stores but not in others. I had to buy mine online and then I saw it in my store, but I highly, highly recommend for that dewy look. I'm wearing it today. For powders, you guys are gonna know that it's the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana setting powder for me. I use a dry sponge for this, and I set anywhere I put concealer on, and it brightens the area. It doesn't look cakey. It melts into the skin, and it is probably $3. The other product I wanted to mention is this CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. So I use this to powder the rest of my face. It's just such a finely milled, beautiful powder for the face. It's so, so creamy. This is the perfect shade for my face. I don't know why this is not talked about enough. For me, this is a dupe for the MAC Studio Fix powder. I have both, and I reach for this even more. Just wanted to mention that. I have a couple of glosses on hand. One being the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Diamond Milk specifically. I'm wearing it today. It's opaque, but it's not white at all. It just adds the perfect kind of lusciousness to the lips, and it smells delicious, and I just add it to all of my lip looks, and I think it looks amazing. For a nude gloss just to wear all over, I highly recommend the Stilazzi lip vinyls, and mine is in the shade Shaken. I've used this in several videos, and it's one of my favorite formulas. It's not gloppy, it's not sticky, it is perfect. It's almost like a satin matte lipstick. It stays in place really well. It lasts for quite a while, and I just love them. I own 2 shades, and I plan on picking up more. For eyeshadow palettes, I love the Sultry palette. I've been back into this boy. The shades are beautiful. It is kind of a cool tone palette, but you can create beautiful neutral looks with this. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I just love the colors in here. The shimmers are very, very pigmented. The mattes are pigmented. They're very soft. There's not too much kick up. And then there's this random shade here that you can just add in real quick as your transition shade, and then add one of the shimmers. There is a matte bone shade and a mirror, and I just love the packaging of this. It was limited edition. I love the packaging of this. It's so super beautiful, and it's one of my all-time favorite palettes, so I thought I would mention that. For lip liners, no surprise here. Mine is the Sourmet lip liner in Ultra Nude. It is gorgeous. It's the perfect nude shade to go with any lipstick, and I get mine on Amazon, and it's really, really inexpensive, so highly recommend. For nude lips, well, I want to mention one not a lip gloss, but sort of a lip gloss, more like a lip balm, and that's the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm, and I have mine in the shade Peach, in the scent of peach. So this is a super hydrating balm, but it's thick, but it's really shiny, as you can see. And it's more emollient. It's not sticky. It's not gloppy. It's not goopy. It stays on the lips for hours, and it deeply penetrates and hydrates the lips and just makes them look so beautiful, glowy, luscious, juicy, while hydrating, deeply penetrating, and smooths out the lines in the lips. And I just highly recommend this. It's one of my very favorites. For bronzer, I've rediscovered this Maybelline City Bronzer. I think this is so gosh darn beautiful, and I'm in the shade 200. You can't go wrong with this bronzer. I'm wearing it today. It's super awesome. Very, very creamy, finely milled. It's the perfect shade for me. It is matte. There's no shimmer in there, but it's completely buildable. That's what I love about it. It's super beginner friendly, very forgiving. It just has the perfect undertone. It blends seamlessly. It's totally matte, and it just doesn't, when put on the face, there's not too much pigment that it looks muddy or dirty or anything like that, so I highly recommend this. The highlighter palette that I've been loving, it's the palette, is the Rach Loves and Pixie collab. You get a big mirror, and look at the pan sizes in here. I use these three all the time. I'm wearing them today. I wear them almost every day, and I use these two as eyeshadows, and they are super, super gorgeous. This is available at Target now, so go pick one up. I highly recommend. This is my very favorite, like top favorite. For concealer, I've been really into the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I love this because it's almost like the Jouer High Coverage Concealer. It's really emollient. It's super soft. It's not that thick. It's kind of thin. It spreads very easily, and it's just really hydrating for the under eye if you have dry skin, and it just blends out so effortlessly. It is a little bit thick, but it blends super well. It's very full coverage, and I just love the look it gives. It's not too, it doesn't settle into the fine lines at all, and it's not cakey looking. It's very skin-like looking, if I could place that. It's skin-like looking. It doesn't look like concealer under the eyes. It just looks like your under eyes are very brightened and smooth. So I love that. Another cream blush I love and I highly recommend is this Honest blush here. It's in Rose Pink. This is also a little bit better than the e.l.f., I would say, because it has more pigment in it, and it's a different color, so it's a pink. So I recommend the peach, but I also love a good pink blush. This goes very well over powder. You can't overdo this. It's completely beautiful. It's seamless. It's I don't know. I just love it. I gravitate toward this all the time. Highly recommend this. I love the Honest brand, and since I found it, I cannot stop using it. It's my favorite. For foundations, I've been loving the Flower Beauty Light Illusion. This is such a good foundation. It is so full coverage if you want it to be. It can go from light to full coverage, and it never looks cakey or heavy at all. It looks skin-like the whole time, and it's got this subtle luminosity to it that lasts throughout the day, and this lasts all day. I'm talking 14 hours, 16 hours. This stuff is bomb. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. It's like the right consistency, and it's available at the drugstore. You can't go wrong with it. It's just super awesome. For a stick foundation, I've rediscovered the Photo Focus Wet n Wild foundation stick. This is a total dupe for the Makeup Forever stick foundation. This makes my skin look completely airbrushed, flawless, awesome. I'm wearing it today. It's very full coverage. It looks skin-like, very thin, blends out like a dream, and I highly, highly recommend this for only $5. You really can't go wrong with that stick. I absolutely am obsessed again with it. I've re-fallen in love with my Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner. This stuff is the blackest of black gel liners that you can get at the drugstore for like $6. It doesn't smear, it doesn't smudge, it stays all day, it stays put, super black, and it just goes on so smooth. It doesn't skip. It is very creamy, and I highly recommend this. It's one of my faves. Another lip product I've been loving are these Sephora gloss things. I don't even know what they're called. Yeah, I can't see it, but they're so sheer, but really, really beautiful looking on the lips. So I'll put some on. The color is stunning. They're not too gloppy or sticky. I can just do this with my lips, and you don't see any of the strings or anything like that. These are new at Sephora. I highly recommend these. They have the color indicator on one side so you know what color you're getting, and they last for kind of a long time. The packaging is really sleek, but it does get very dirty. I keep that in my purse all the time. And last but not least, I have a couple of hair care products. This is the Matrix Total Results Mega Sleek. This is I'm almost done this, but it's my holy, holy grail for spraying in the hair before heat styling. And I don't do it very often, but I spray this on my dry hair before heat styling. And I swear to you, my hair is not damaged. It is so sleek and straight and no flyaways. This stuff is bomb. It has the best sprayer on it. It smells amazing. It's not that expensive. I paid $17, but I got 50% off for this huge container. Highly, highly recommend. Just kidding. I have one more favorite, and if for hair care, you need this in your life. If you've got dry, damaged, brittle, thin, split ends, anything like that, hair falling out and splitting off, you need this in your life. This is the Redken Total Frizz Dismiss Rebel Tame Leave-In Smoothing Control Cream and Heat Protection. So I put this in my hair after the shower, after it's dried a little bit. I run this through the ends of my hair, and then I brush through it, and my hair does not get frizzy at all at the ends. And that is amazing because it's always frizzy at the ends. Ever since I saw Melissa Alatorre's video about this, I picked it up and I've not put it down since. And I'm pretty far down. I'm about down to here. So you know I love a product. I use it every single time I wash my hair. So I can't leave the house without putting this in my hair. It's just a habit. So after I wash my hair and it dries a little bit, air dries, I put this stuff in it and my hair is so sleek. There's no frizz. It's just beautiful looking. Highly, highly recommend. You can get this at Ulta along with the shampoo, and there's another leave-in serum that I have, but most importantly is the leave-in conditioner because it lasts on your hair all day long. So you guys, I hope you found this video helpful. Those are all the favorites I have for you in the month of June. Let me know if you like videos like this by hitting the thumbs up button. Drop me a comment down below letting me know your favorite June product of the month, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video, guys. Bye.